So after capping off the EGR, deleting the EGR tube there, it ran better, but was not perfect, wasn't fixed. So then I decided to put spark plugs in it. Knowing the previous owners, the spark plugs had been done relatively recently. Age-wise, not so recently, but miles wasn't that many. As I was pulling the spark plugs, they looked pretty clean, except for the oil and stuff on the outside from the leaky valve covers. So wasn't thinking that that would be the problem, but it could have been. Cracked a couple pulling them out, things like that. Found some bad spark plug wires, but they probably weren't an issue until I started yanking on them, things like that. So replaced some spark plug wires, replaced the spark plugs. I could still feel the miss, and I just knew it wasn't right. And AutoZone said that there was something going on with an O2 sensor. So however much that was, I don't remember how much the O2 sensor was, replaced it. Tip though, you're going to need a special socket. Now, after replacing the O2 sensor, I think it still ran awful. So when I was trying to diagnose the spark plugs or which cylinder was acting up, I started pulling spark plug wires. The spark plug in the front, all the way over next to the pulleys, wouldn't arc or shock me or anything as I pulled it off. The others would arc, shock me or something. After getting shocked a couple times, I quit pulling them. But let's see. Trying to figure out if I can let it idle here or not. Anyways, turning. The engine's running right now. The issue that I found that was my last misfire issue was actually a bad coil. It uses one coil for all 6 cylinders on this. So when I replaced the coil, I actually replaced it with a used one. It didn't have any markings on it, so it was probably aftermarket anyways. I'm not sure how to test the coil itself, but if you can pick one up at a part yard cheap, would totally recommend doing that. Let's see. Take it neutral real quick for you. And it sits there and just idles beautifully. And it would not do that before. I mean, it was idling weird, everything else. I had some people comment on the other videos about not filling the tank up all the way, things like that. AutoZone did say something about an evap leak. Said maybe my fuel cap was bad. I have no idea what that issue is. I'm thinking it's some bad vacuum hose or something. Not the vacuum side, but the evap side. And so that's still totally plausible. But I mean, it's running so much better. I refused to check it while it was running bad, but now that it's running good, air quotes on good, it is running a lot better. It's running good, in my opinion. Now that it is running good though, I have gotten somewhere in the neighborhood. I know I checked it one time, and I know with the van with stuff in it, what I consider heavy, I got 19. I got 17 after that, but I was letting it sit in idle, and this van gets horrible gas mileage when you let it sit in idle. So I don't know if it'll break 19 now, but I mean, the thing is an 01. We're in 2019. I mean, it's an 18-year-old vehicle with 200,000 miles on it. I don't think that's awful. I mean, it might sound awful, but I don't think it's awful. I think the best this van ever did get was somewhere around 23. So 10% or so negative economy. I'm not gonna fret that. Overall, it's running fantastic. Hopefully this helped point you in the right direction, because I saw some stuff online when I was trying to Google the misfire, and they had me running all over the place with everything else. Battery terminals, fuel injectors. Not saying that the fuel injectors still aren't leaky or bad or doesn't need a harness, but it's running so much better, I'm not going to mess with those. So, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Click the like, subscribe, all that stuff helps the channel out and doesn't cost you anything. There will be some kind of Amazon affiliate link in the bottom. If you buy anything from Amazon, just buy through that link and it will help the channel out. Thanks for watching so very much.